Hello everybody, it's time for me now to get on track with my video of Vancouver from the 2000s. This is back when you could drive a car in front of the steam clock in Gast Town, or even visit an Eaton's in Pacfic Centre Mall. Now I know there's some of you out there that are thinking, oh well, May 2000, that wasn't that long ago. Well, when you look at the gas prices in 2000, 67 cents a liter? Yeah, talk about some history there. And it's amazing seeing this gas station completely empty, no customers. Imagine seeing 67 cents a liter now. There would be a line around the block. So if you're feeling that today's gas prices are a little top heavy, like that truck with the mattress, I feel ya. But that's why we still got the bus. Yeah, I bet no one predicted 24 years ago that the Gen Z term bussin' would have been as big as it is now. And how big, you say? Well, maybe as big as the beautiful Vancouver skyline, which since like forever has been one of nature's most beautiful sights. And then here we have some of the scenes from the city in 2000. And fast forward 24 years later, here in 2024, the skyline in Vancouver is as beautiful as ever, and as modern as I've ever seen it. And hey, we gotta give Vancouver its props for even 2000, where it was an innovative looking city with Harbour Center, its stadium, and even the Science Center, which at one point hosted the World Expo 86. Throughout the years, I have always been intrigued by observing the changes of this beautiful landscape.
Part 2.
Part 2? Whatever happened to Part 1? What a dork I was. Well, I guess the more things change, the more things still stay the same, such as my love for Vancouver. Okay, what is happening here? Is that a cable car? Is that a bus? Are we in San Francisco? Georgia Street. Okay, we're still in Vancouver. Good. And now reporting from Cambion Water Street, home of the Gastown steam clock and what used to be a Starbucks coffee. Out here, the local artists are petitioning to keep themselves out here local in Gastown, which quite well deserved. I mean, the local artists here are what make this city so eye-popping and unique, and they definitely deserve the support of all the community. And then out here in Gastown, though, without these artists, would people still even flock out here just to see the steam clock? Not a chance, right? Well, as it turns out, 20 years later, the tourists are still here, and so are some of the artists and local performers. Before the days of frappuccinos, people actually drank coffee. See all the whole beans there? Sorry about my video skills just being shaky. Not quite as refined back then, as I was still trying to innovate the selfie game. The Starbucks coffee, however, did not withstand the test of time, and now this location is a donut shop out here in the intersection of the Gastown steam clock. So lucky us. And you could also note that now Vancouver has chosen to make this a pedestrian-friendly zone. 25 years ago, not the case. Good luck trying to cross this street. Not even a stop sign or lights. And if the cars didn't end you, well, maybe the sleet would, as on this particular day, it was actually sleeting in downtown Vancouver. I think it's fascinating. There's a sign where someone's selling old-time portraits, not realizing that this moment in time would itself be an old-time portrait as well. You can see there, right behind the steam clock, they're redoing the exterior of this building on the Cambion Water intersection. Let me show you what this building now looks like in 2024. Ta-da! Actually, it looks the same still, just minus the green tarp and with a lot more people and cell phones. Alright, now let me take you guys up a little bit higher. What I really mean is, let me take you all up to North Vancouver. Alright, and this is the Capilano Suspension Bridge in North Vancouver. And it is one of the world's longest bridges at 140 meters and one of the highest at 70 meters above the Capilano Canyon. And now in 2024, it's still 70 meters because it's a bridge and bridges don't grow. Thank goodness though that I've grown, maybe a few inches. And as far as tall structures, there are plenty of totem poles as well here in Capilano's Park. These all represent the indigenous people that once lived and preserved this beautiful land well before the European settlers. Of course, this is a land that's mixed now with industry, with nature, with people, and signs that also represent Nirvana albums. And if you do enjoy a spot of nature, but maybe not the thrills of being too far out, here in West Vancouver is the Lighthouse Park. No, I didn't scale that fence. And lo and behold, Lighthouse Park with, yes, there is a lighthouse. Oh, and by the way, here's proof. See, shoes. I did not cross that fence. These raccoons absolutely crossed that fence though, and we got more coming. Good job, Rocket. Yeah, this is like early footage from Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3. Except, yeah, my shots here never made the cut. I don't see why not, though. These raccoons thought this video was trash. Ah yes, this is one of my most favorite scenic parts of Stanley Park, viewing the Lionsgate Bridge. And then we have this train on the other side, which can't decide what direction to take this train. At first, it looks like we're going over the bridge until we're not. And then they're going backwards again. I guess I just want to go back in time, which I have no problem going back in time. Let's look at some more scenes from Vancouver. Oh, White Spot. It's probably one of my favorite burgers out in the city. And speaking of food, this is the food court of the Pacfic Centre Mall. And they even have orange and strawberry smoothies with no cholesterol. Wow, what a deliciously secret recipe that wouldn't fly in 2024. Yeah, I gotta give it up to Vancouver though for designing this mall with the indoor fountains and again this glass tile that rivals a lot of museums or other tourist attractions that you've probably been to. And this is all just inside of a food court. Yeah, those are my feet again. I've really got to work on that. But, you know, maybe I'm just confirming that that's glass. Looks like it, felt like it, probably tastes like it. Can't confirm that though. And apparently I have an obsession with shaky video, which I apologize. Anyways, this is it, Pacfic Centre Mall in Vancouver. This specific Eaton's location is such an iconic part of Vancouver history, and it's even part of my core memories growing up with family going to the mall. You know, Eaton's was a place to go, and now it's a Nordstrom. Even at one point, it was a Sears. Talk about weird. And then even this scene in 2016 might even look dated because I'm sure 8 years later, a lot of these stores may not even be the same anymore. And then over here, what looks like to be an entrance to a subway station. There used to be in the year 2000 this weird round kiosk-shaped building, which I still don't know what that building was. But it didn't appear to serve any purpose here in the year 2000. I just have a feeling that people will look back at some of these memories and think, I wish Vancouver were the way that it used to be, right? However, I think that, if anything, we as people have changed the most. And I think it's only fitting that Vancouver has also evolved over the years. And I think it is a great city. It's a great place to be. And no matter what people think should be, I think Vancouver is exactly the city that it needs to be today.
What's the person doing to our car?
Oh yeah, and did I mention how friendly people are in this city?
It's the window.
Just wind up my window.
Hey, it's a joke.
Alright, well I guess you heard it from me. Let's wipe to the next video. And this is the timeless Queen Elizabeth Park that has aged as well as anything has in the city. Now, if there's one thing that Vancouver has always been good at, and that is getting the tourists to spend money, particularly on maple syrup. I'm sorry, but y'all can't play me. I am more than happy with my log cabin corn syrup over some biscuit pancakes. Basic. And it's funny, something's always got to be on sale. Either 50% off or, my personal favorite, going out of business. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making this. Please feel free to like and comment with any memories that you've had over the years, but please keep your comments kind and non-offensive. I put a lot of effort into the video, so if you could do the same, I'd appreciate that. All right, friends, take care.